It's akin to advocating for murder. He challenges those who want to erase Israel to honestly admit it and questions their plans for its citizens. It's a troubling disregard for life.
But doubtless they are thinking about that, I'm sure, in a humane manner. But a lot of people don't actually concede that's what they mean. And I find this very troubling. I think that people should concede this is one of the things that happens. To use an analogy I've used, Pakistan was created as a nation within a year of the creation of the State of Israel, and Pakistan has been responsible for a lot more deaths in war from its founding.
So you're saying Pakistan was created
than the State of Israel.
What does that have to do with Israel?
The creation of the State of Israel.
Within a year
and
of the creation of the State of Israel. Do people understand the syndicated markets? Charlie Brown, they did try to tell you. If you listen and you go back, watch the Christmas episode maybe. Holy crap. Right. So when you understand that, and then when you have these fucking idiots around here thinking it's cool and because they're not doing anything illegal or fucking the kids, they're just involved with the cool drug stuff, the professional, clean prostitutes, not the dirty ones. I know they were exposing that with the Hunter Biden laptop. Right, so a lot of this stuff going on around here is so fucking sick and disgusting and disturbing to us, and how they think. Well, I mean, they don't really think. They actually are doing it, right? Yeah, and they're getting away with it. So hopefully the proper authorities do what they can to help these children, because these people are having a fucking free-for-all. And they're nasty, fucking horrible, criminal, sick people. And they get away with it. And a lot of the crimes you can't really get them for, as you can see. Remember when President Trump said, yeah, they'd all be in jail if it were up to him? Right, and they're not. And it's not up to him, it's up to our justice system for people to get that. I mean, they're saying it right to your fucking faces. Wake the fuck up and stop protecting fucking child fuckers, because they can only do so much. Can't even fucking put the Clintons and the Pelosi's in jail, knowing what the fuck they did. Right. So anyways, I mean, you think of some pretty horrible stuff when you start getting into those order lines and getting rid of people, and the snuff films, and the sick, fucking nasty, oh my God, the necrophilia, and the people that are into these things, right? And then you have these fucking idiots that know this shit goes on, protecting some of their buddies, because it would put their whole fucking network under, right, InfoWars? And then they fucking protect them, and they're gonna make you eat babies! Make you eat maggots! They're eating babies! It's so fucking stupid and immature when you see how they're connected to Rogan and those fucking activists and turtle washing, whale saving motherfucking drug traffickers, and then they want to fucking promote the psychedelics and fighting. What the fuck, people? I know, it's sick, disgusting, and it's disturbing, and they don't see it that way. You can turn any corner from the stupid fucking movies they make about the war and abuse people are actually dealing with right now, as though that kind of helps people to see what's really going on in the world. You fucking sickos. They gotta do something with all their degrees, right? They worked hard to become actors and actresses and make perfumes and prescription drugs and invest in them and make people think they work so good. It's sick. I know, it's like you have all these idiots going around like, oh, we take it and we're fine. We take it. Look, we're going to get the vaccine. Look at us. We're getting shut up. Look. Look, it's okay. It's safe. Look, we're getting it. You sick fucking people. And they continue to be silent about it and get out on these fucking platforms every day and promote the fucking bullshit and rhetoric they want people to be distracted with while they get away with fucking our kids and doing a lot of other things and avoiding the fraud and abuse and the ignorance. Right, when they have to look at their own ignorance, they fucking avoid it, and everyone's just pointing the finger once again. So hopefully there's enough people who are aware that actually want to look at the facts and concerns. But there are a lot of people who have to look out for themselves, right? Probably 99.9% of you, right? So we're looking for like a 0.01% of people who can actually speak the truth. Or steadfast in the direction of the truth. Some can't say it, can they? Right, but we hear them loud and clear, even though they can't speak it like we do. See, we can do that. They can't. And we understand that. Right, it's just like police officers. They understand this. That's why they have ride-alongs and people who can do things they can't do. Right, because that would be illegal, right? Right, and a lot of these investigations, they know how that works. So when you have criminals and investigators doing those things, and then sometimes they join forces. Yeah, they combine gear, you know? So hopefully the proper authorities, people, if you'd wake the fuck up and speak the truth and stop being silent and everyone playing the, look, this is what I know. Please, this is nothing new. All you fucking rounds of investigators and people that come in to analyze the situation and give your opinion, wake the fuck up. Because that's what's a fucking another business. It's just another fucking business sending through analyzers. Have you noticed over the years? Right, and then any of the analyzers are people who do get a whiff and try to go, hey, I think there's something a little more there. They get fucking attacked by the woke mob. Ask Jordan Peterson. We've been dealing with this for decades, way before we went to Canada in 2017. Yeah, in 2013, when they vaccinated our children behind our back and Trump had mentioned the vaccines and Bill Gates said, I wouldn't do that or they'll fucking destroy you. And then everyone starts freaking out about Bill Gates buying up all the farmland because people are threatening farmers, truckers, all these people. They get them going to get them to strike, right? So that's why they like to have employment sources, land, businesses, whatever it is, to supply to the American public and others in case those fucking idiots want to go on strike. They have people and product and spaces that can make up for what they want to try to take from people. And when they do that, people in those communities get upset. Hey, why is the price of eggs going up? Who do I get pissed off for this? Farmer Joe! It ain't our fault! Fucking government, man! Right? So then you have all these people that are just fucking going after invisible entities. And I'm looking at you, motherfucker! My name's Mary. Proper authorities need to address this. The abuser's name is Michael Scott Garand. They're right next door. They have custody of my children, him and his sick fucking mother Shirley, and what they've been doing around here needs to be addressed. And the fraud and abuse from the rest of all y'all, I'd pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. For real, it's not a joke. And it's not a threat. I'm trying to be nice. There's a lot of people around the world that know about this.
Why? No, because that's a really interesting question. The way that Hamas rigged the Gaza Strip, spent 16 years preparing the entire landscape by booby-trapping buildings, putting the tunnel entrances inside homes, the weapons under children's beds, was deliberately designed to put Israel in this lose-lose situation, knowing that mobs around the West are going to effectively allow Hamas to gain immunity for itself by deliberately weaponizing international law. I do think they are big international law guys, because they know that the unwritten rule of international law for some people is that there's nothing Israel does will ever be right. That's right, yeah. But why is that happening around the West to understand the terms of engagement?
Why is that? Now, how can we get the people around the West to understand that, and why do they ignore it?
It's fighting against.
All right, so we've been explaining that and the Israeli syndicated markets that have gone on for years, connected to 700 Club, Tammy Faye Baker, animal activists, right? Even Betty White knew. And when you actually look into it and her involvement with those things and the things she would say about the humane society, I think even she herself was a bit off-put and found it distasteful how a lot of the psychos were taking advantage of those reputations and saving the animals and forgetting about the people. I think she herself found that appalling and disgusting, but what can you do? Right, Robert De Niro? Right, people whose daughters are going to freak out and get angry if you even talk about the vaccines or the actual issues? Yeah, it's sick, disgusting, and it's disturbing. And the reason why, it is a good question, and how can you get people to understand that? And why don't a lot of them want people to understand that. It's the same reason why they don't want you to understand why ghosts are not real. Aliens. The true understanding to a lot of people who do talk about those things, a lot of the top level ones who get into like the Mayans and the Orions, right, a lot of them are just, trafficking drugs and good people, right? Yeah, just because they traffic drugs doesn't mean they're bad people, right? I know, remember what they went through with bootlegging? And then it wound up just being legalized, and we praise the alcohol makers. Some people do anyways, and we don't really care either way. Right, I mean, it's amazing. It's cool to learn about in the process and how to drink responsibly, use anything responsibly, from a butter knife to the toilet. Right, I mean, what's normal, I guess, from where you're from? Right, and a lot of the sick games these peoples and criminals have been playing, taking advantage of these syndicated markets over the years. They've been screwing and blackballing and getting a lot of people tied up. And all throughout these businesses, whether it's oil, salt, sugar, marijuana, cocaine, they're all cutting each other's throats, getting in on the game, legalization. I mean, it's big money. It's liquid gold, dude. It's fucking liquid gold. Right, so anyways, my name's Mary, and we're at the Governor Hill Mansion here in Augusta, Maine, and I have 4 children here. Now, my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles. This punk came up from a prison system from down south. Mike Johnson, you might be familiar with that. They're right through this door right here. The abuser's name is Michael Scott Garand. He was born 6/22/1984, and him and his sick mother Shirley have custody of my children. What's been going on here and what they did back between 2008 and 2013 needs to be addressed. And the sick fucking pieces of shit, punk-ass business travelers through here, ghost hunters, alien hunters, healers, nasty fucking people that think they're helping and are actually protecting the sick fucks, helping people heal, systemic racism, all the bullshit we've dealt with here. It's not your fault, Snowflake. We don't care, and people profit from all of that bullshit and put that in the news and profit from it and get funding for it. You people are fucking sick. My name's Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine, and I'm going to continue to speak out until the proper authorities get our children away from those sick fucks. We're right here, of well, sound body and mind, and the fucking stupid cunts and pieces of shit directly connected to these activist groups who were working within our state departments and Maine Parent Federation, calling us Nazis for not vaccinating back in 2009. That helped a lot of this bullshit along, didn't it? Who bought this place in 2009? One of my brother's drug buddies from Whitefield. And what have they been doing out there? Busting left and right, the Mexican and Italian, Chinese fucking grow labs, marijuana, cocaine, trafficking people. Right, grow the fuck up already. We have kids here that are being fucked and tortured, and they make child and animal pornography and they feed it to a lot of people, both the fake and the real. And then the real stuff they get you fucking punks they're feeding it to believe are fake, and they're just getting the Karens and people who deserve it and making them think it's real. Right, MK Ultra? You people need to grow the fuck up. My name's Mary, and we're right here, and the proper authorities need to address this. And you fucking sick fucks need to pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. And if I were you, I'd sell your businesses with what you've been doing here in this community, with the fraud and abuse. We don't even care about that. And a lot of people do. And then they send in fucking idiots to profit from exposing that. Some of the same ones that have been helping them, feeders and chasers. And now they're profiting from going around exposing the places that they set up. The people that they helped, the illegal immigrants, the criminals, the old fucking goons who think they're cool on their bikes. They set them up. They gave them good deals. And then they bust them. They're doing it with the drugs and with the fraud. Wake the fuck up! Anyways, much love, health, and peace to the rest of you. We're gonna have our coffee and do some stretches.
More often than not, we're just not sure how to go about it. World Villages for Children, our sponsor, provides the opportunity to practice charity for the poorest of the poor by educating and caring for children. They help them break free from hungry for life.